I'm going to be showing you all of my my newer Thomas DVDs that I've collected. So here I'm trying to fix the camera thing. Hold on. There you go. That should do it. So here is Best of Thomas. The first television series DVD to come out. I also will be showing a VH tape, but this is like the first of like the classic series that they came out. And this is the Anchor Bay version. And here's the back. Here's what it says right here. And here is the disc. Oh, and also I got the pamphlet. I'll show that. Get this positioned. And it's... Oops, sorry. There we go. And, hold on, I'm trying to straighten it. Sorry. Forgive me. That's the best way I can get it tilted. No, that's too much tilt. Just go like that. Here's what the disc looks like. I know it's crooked. I don't know why it looks crooked on when I show it, but I'll tilt the thing. Tilt the camera. Here's what the disc looks like, and here is the pamphlet. I'm pretty sure y'all can look at the pamphlet by other I'm not going to show it because literally other YouTubers have done it by showing the pamphlet, or y'all might have them in y'all's collection, some of them. But anyway, next up, Make Someone Happy, the a season 5 DVD. Make Someone Happy. This is the Lionsgate one. Excuse me. I had a burp. Sorry. But here's the back. Here's what it says on double features and the stories. Hold on, I'm trying to find out why this thing is doing this. Like, it keeps on showing crooked. Like, I got a crooked angle. There we go, that should probably fix it. There we go. This one doesn't have a pamphlet. I don't think none of the releases got the pamphlets, but the original ones do. There we go. There's the disc. Sorry if it's crooked. For my angle, it looks like when I'm looking, it looks right, but on the screen, it looks crooked. But here's what the disc looks like. I don't know why it says the Gull Aid one. Yet it was released by Lionsgate. I don't know why that happens. I don't know why that's like that. I don't know if I own the original disc and I have the re-release, the 2009 release of the DVD. This one, okay, next one is Best of, but anyway, I don't know why, but here is Best of James of next one. This came out in 2002. After um I think y'all can look up the listing. In order to like do the listing, just on like the listing, I'm using two notebooks to hold the camera in place because it keeps on sliding the stand thing. But anyway, here's Best of James. This is an ex-library DVD. I'm not going to say what the library's name is because I marked it out. And this is the Anchor Bay. I might get a replacement. But I just wanted to get Best of James to complete the 2002. So, yeah, so I'll probably replace it. But here's what the back looks like. Here's the James bonus features and stories, and I marked out the library place. Here's the disc. I know it's damaged the label thing because I was trying to get rid of the sticker thing of the library around it. I'll probably get a replacement, even though it does play, the disc does play. But I just feel like I want to replace it so that way. Well, you know what? I might not. Looking pristine on the prestigious on the disc does not make it any better. As long as it plays, it should be fine. The only thing that's damaged is the label. But anyway, there's the disc. I don't got the pamphlet. It never came with a pamphlet. That's what the disc looks like. Here is Races, Rescues, and Runaways. Now this is the Lionsgate version. Here's the back. Bonus features and stories. And also, this is brand new. When I got it along with the Best of Percy, they were brand new. They were sealed. I was like, wow, I never expected them to be sealed. But here's the disc. Let me straighten it. There we go. Best way I could. I own the Golain one. I'm not sure if this is the original one, but they stick in with the reprint version. I'm not sure about that. But here's what the disc looks like. This is another season 5 episode. Next is Best of Percy, released by Anchor Bay. Here's the back. Here's the bonus features and stories. Excuse me. Here's the disc. Here's the disc and the pamphlet that I stuck with the Best of Gordon. But there's the pamphlet. Here's the disc. The Golain one. Next up is Spills and Chills. another season 5 episode and the last season 5 episode to be made. This is the Lionsgate one. Here's the back. Also, don't mind that. Don't mind the phone sound. It's a spare phone that's getting spam call. But anyway, here's the back. Sorry, my nose is itching. Here's Spills and Chills. Disc. Still the Ghislaine one. I think most of the ones that say Ghislaine, even though it shows the Lionsgate, I think I own the original disc, but they didn't have the original. The original case was lost, and they stuck the disc with the casing, the reprint casing. But there's the disc. Here is Salty Secret, season 6 DVD. Here's it's the Anchor Bay. Here's the back. Bonus features and stories. I also will be getting Harvey to the Rescue. Even though it's the same thing, I still count it as collectible because simple fact, it's got a different version title to it. Unless it's got a different design pattern and something different, then I will collect it. But if it's like a reprint, like say for instance, if I own the original Spills and Chills Anchor Bay casing, then I won't count the Lionsgate one because it's literally the same thing, just released by Lionsgate as a reproduction of, in case if the original one goes out. But here's Salty Secret disc. Don't have the pamphlet. James Learns a Lesson. Also, fun fact, in Best of James, you only get to hear George Carlin's James Learns a Lesson, but here you get to hear Ringo Starr. And also, this is the Universal one. I mean, this is not the Anchor Bay one, but this is the Universal one. I think this was also released by Lionsgate, but I'm not 100% sure. But this was voiced by Ringo Starr, along with the only two that we ever got of Ringo Starr voicing was The Early Years, James Learns a Lesson, and Thomas Gets Tricked. Those are the only 3 that we ever gotten of Ringo Starr of storyteller. The rest was just George Carlin, Alec Baldwin, Michael Brandon, and the others. But here's the back. No bonus features for some reason. I don't know why Universal took that, but I honestly don't. It's honestly fine with me. But here are the stories. I believe the disc is also the same as the yeah, it's the same. Universal. Here's the disc. I don't know who in their right mind put the label right there. It's literally blocking the a little bit, so I'm not surprised that, and it works. The disc works. I just don't understand why it's. I'm surprised it still works on the lens on top of the thing, on like where the light right here is. But anyway, that's James Learns a Lesson. Next up is a Hit Era DVD, Tales from the Tracks. This was released by Hit Entertainment. Here's the back. I love that face, the face on this photo, cause it just shows like the Strasburg Railroad Thomas face from 10 Years of Thomas. That's what it reminds me of. But here's the Story Stops and Fun and Games. And here is the disc. There is the disc. Oh, and also this one was released by Fox, 20th Century Fox, but it doesn't say on the back of it. It just says Hit Entertainment for some reason. Here is Thomas Percy and the Dragon. I don't know why right here it's like missing the whole entire thing of like either somebody trimmed it or what. This here's the side. It shows nothing. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be or what, but it shows the thing right. It was released by Hit. Here's what it looks like. And here's the double features, and our story stops here. Stops are. This was, I think George Carlin voiced it, done the storytelling of this, the episodes. Also, this is the Anchor Bay. It shows Anchor Bay too. And here's the Hit and Anchor Bay disc of it. No pamphlet. Thomas's Halloween Adventures. This contains all of the Halloween adventures except 3, which are Thomas Gets Tricked, which is the first episode. Well, no. Is it? I think, yeah, it's the second or first episode. Thomas Percy and the Dragon, I don't consider that a scary episode. Diesel's DVSD, don't consider that a scary episode. Gordon and the Gremlins. The only reason why that's there is because of the movie Gremlins. If y'all don't know, it's an older horror movie, but horror movie. I don't know much. I never watched it. I didn't care about it. I am a fan of horror. I just didn't care at the time to like watch it. But here's what it looks like. This is the Anchor Bay version. Here's what it looks like at the back. Bonus features and stories. Let me just get it open so the disc can be revealed. Here's what the disc looks like. Shows the Hit and Anchor Bay. Next is Milkshake Model. This was released by 20th Century Fox. Here's the back. Here's what the disc looks like. Thompson's special letter. This is the Anchor Bay version. And also it's voiced by George Carlin. Here's what the back looks like. Bonus features and our storage stops are. Disc. Here's what the disc looks like. Carnival Capers. Released by 20th Century Fox. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Percy takes the plunge. Lionsgate version. Excuse me, sorry. Here's the back. DVD features. Here's the disc, released by Anchor, the newer style version of Anchor Bay when it was released in 2008. I don't know why I don't know why most of the discs I've owned they contain either the reprint version, but whenever time I look inside of them, they have the Anchor Bay version of it. I'm just like, I just don't understand it that much. Next is Engines and Escapades, released by Lionsgate. Here's the back. Here's the episodes and bonus feature. Fireman Sam episode of the older classic one, not the redesigned one. Here's the disc. Here's season 12 episode, not episode, but season 12 DVD, Percy and the Bandstand. Released by Lionsgate. Here's the back. An episode. Here's the DVD features and episodes. Show the disc. And this one's actually the Lionsgate one. Let me rearrange the ones that I've shown and move them so I can, because I gotta get to the VH tape. But anyway, next is Thomas and the Runaway Kite, a season 13 DVD case DVD released by Lionsgate. Here's the back. Here's the bonus features. Not the best of not the not the best of season, which is 13, 14, and 15 was kind of alright, kind of. It had its good, like, no, wait, no, that was 16. 16 had a decent half episode. Most of the episodes of, like, when they were released of, like, DVD wise, they had to, half of them had to been released by 13, 14, I think it was 13, 14 put together, and then 15, 16 put together. Or I could be wrong, a little bit wrong about that. I'm not 100% sure. And there's the disc. Oh wait, wrong one, wrong one to put them in. Day of the Diesels, worst of the Thomas CGI Thomas uh movies to ever come out, along with Misty Island Rescue. But here's the back. The meet characters, and here's the bonus features. Also, this was released by Lionsgate. Here, also this one does got the pamphlet, kind of. Yeah, pamphlet. Here's the disc and pamphlet. I think that's the pamphlet, or it could be just I'm missing probably some of it. I'm not 100% sure. King of the Railway, one of the best of Andrew Brenner's first movie. One of the best in my opinion. But still not, like, I'll place in, like, I'll place in, like, I'm not sure what rating. I'll probably, like, do ratings once I collect all of them. Collect all of the DVDs. I'll probably do, like, a rating of, like, what the best episodes and what's the best, like, movies. Sorry. If you see the potential spam, don't worry about it. It's just a spam call. Sorry. But here's the casing. This was released by Lionsgate. Here's the back. And here's the meet the characters. The only ones I care about are Steven and Millie. The other two are just generic. Like, they didn't even have decent episodes. Well, they didn't have decent episodes in my opinion. They didn't. But here's the bonus features. Honestly, I find two of them good. The searching everywhere was all right. It just wasn't that appealing to me. Honestly, I liked the working together, and it's gonna be a great day. Now down to the last two. Well, actually one, two. Here's the 2-1. Here's Fun with Thomas. This is a sampler DVD and also a promotional DVD. This was released in 2003. It only contains two episodes. Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't even show. Oh, I didn't even show King of the Railway, the disc. That's my bad. Oh. That's my bad. This is still the Lionsgate disc. No pamphlet, though. No pamphlet. Alright, back to the fun one, Thomas. Alright, sorry. Um, Here's what it looks like, voiced by George Carlin, because the 2 episodes are voiced by George Carlin. Here's what the back looks like. Here's the stories. The Runaway, which is a season 2, and Fish, which is a season 4 episode. And yeah, that's pretty much. It was just mostly a promotional and sampler DVD. Nothing special about it, but it it's just one of the most easiest things to like come across. Like, say for instance, you get like the Gordon Takes a Tumble promotional or sampler. It's kind of rare, but when it comes to this, it's kind of easy to find, because mostly I paid much as this one for like $15 for the thing. It's literally that easy to find, but people just love to overprice it because one, it's they just greedy. Two, I mean, I get it's a sampler DVD and there was not much because one, this thing was released in 2003. But here's the disc, and even says it right here, 2003, made by Galen. I like the cover and disc. It shows Thomas and Duck. I like it, even though the episodes don't. They do feature both of them, but they don't feature them together. Besides, I think the only time when we ever, well, actually, yes, in Fish, yes, they do interact. They do, well, yeah, they do interact. But here is a double feature of New Friends for Thomas, which I will be getting. That will be coming in the mail soon. It will be coming in the mail along with a bundle and another one. Now, probably what I'm gonna get is probably the early years, and I'm probably gonna get James Goes Buzz Buzz. That's probably what I get, and probably some Railway Series books, or I might get VH tapes. I'm not 100% sure. But here's the double features of New Friends for Thomas and Spills and Chills. And this does count as part of the collection, but just in a different way, of like the double features, or when Universal released the double features of like of episodes. Some of them don't even mix well. Like this one, New Friends for Thomas was a season 7 one, and then Spills and Chills is a season 5. I don't understand why they like put it like random seasons mixed together. I think they were trying to make a combo of like decent, like, but it just to me it doesn't work. But here's what it looks like at the back. DVD features. Here's the DVD features of Spills and Chills, and that's it. And this was also released by Universal. This is a 2-disc. Originally, what I've owned was a single disc. It was a single disc, and I believe it was released by Universal too. I'm not 100% sure if that, or I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that. Or it could have been released by Lionsgate, but one I own is the Lionsgate one. Also, fun fact for New Friends for Thomas, we only got Michael Angelis, but on the PBS Kids version, Michael Brandon voices it. The episodes kind of way. But Michael Angelis mostly voiced the New Friends for Thomas. I heard that Alec Baldwin was supposed to also did it, but I don't think he was qualified because at that point he literally wasn't even trying at the point of what he was doing. So they either dropped of what he was doing. The only time we ever heard of like him saying was in A Friend in Need. I think that was the episode. It was in Mud Glory's Mud in one of Jack and Pack episodes. But here's also Spills and Chills disc. And yeah, that's all of the Thomas DVDs that I've got. There's still more coming. That doesn't. The only reason why I'm not doing like Roblox videos or model trains is just I want to take a break and I want to take my frustration out on getting some easier and much cheaper instead of wasting a lot of money on trying to trying to, because it's just not enough of entertainment for y'all, and also it's just a waste of timing. Here is actually a VH tape. Now you might be thinking, is this the DVD of the if is this the Thomas's Christmas Wonderland kind of way DVD? And yes, this is the VH tape version. Now the VH tape version, I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said it like that. It's like it. Well, I should be saying, do I own the Thomas's Christmas Wonderland DVD? No, and I probably will never ever get it. Want to know why? Simple fact: the DVD is rare, very rare to find. But luckily, the VH tape, if you ever want to get it, the VH tape is actually easier to get. This one, I believe, I paid for $15. $15. You can easily find this cheaper. Also, you can find the very first Christmas episode, which is Thomas's Christmas Party, for actually cheap. I actually managed to find one to estimate around $20 ish. I mean, for something that says it's rare, and VH tapes are rarer to find because literally they don't make them anymore. This was a 1900s thing, same with disc, except this is much older. This has been around way much longer than DVDs. But but I decided to get the Tom's the. Well, I will say this: if you want to get like the episodes from the the Thomas's Winter Wonderland, I suggest getting the Ultimate Christmas because it contains all of the episodes. But here's the back. Here's what is, and it says 2 news stories, and what those 2 news stories are Snow and Special Funnel, which is a narrow gauge episode from season 5, 6 ish. Well, actually they went back to doing like Christmas episode themes in season 6, I believe. Season 6, I believe. But Snow is season 6. Thomas's Christmas Party is season 1. Thomas and the Missing Christmas Tree season 2. Terrence the Tractor, season 1. Thomas and Percy's Christmas Adventures season 3. And yeah. Also, I got the blue version of the of the VH tape. But like I said, you can easily like find both of the early Christmas episodes like for cheap. You can actually. There's I'm not literally joking. Go on eBay or look on Google and it will literally show you. I'm not joking. But anyway. But you might be thinking, will I ever be getting the disc? Probably sometime if I collect all of the DVDs, I might can see if I can find one. I'm not 100% sure because like I said, the disc is actually the DVD because it came with the CD only. I heard that it came with a slim case, but I think those were already gone. Especially the original. So mostly I've been seeing the CD version. But but I probably will never get it. I'll probably just stick with Ultimate Christmas, which that is a DVD that will be coming along with the bundle with a bunch of random ones too. That I won't be saying, but I will give off a hint about of Ultimate Christmas. But if you ever want to get the one that contains like all of the episodes that are on here, get Ultimate Christmas, or just get some of the season DVDs that contain it. Like, say for instance, Snow. That's on Snowy Surprise. Thomas Christmas Party. Now that one is on Snowy Surprise. Same with Missing Christmas Tree. Terrence the Tractor. You can actually get that on James Learns a Lesson if you want to hear Ringo Starr saying it. But if you want to get George Carlin, you have to get one of the season 1 episodes, or you could get early years because it contains that. Thomas Percy's Christmas Adventure. You can find that on Percy's Ghostly Trick. I believe that's, yeah, Percy's Ghostly Trick. I believe it contained that if I remember correctly as a child. Um and I think there were other ones. I'm not 100% sure. Uh Special Funnel. You can only find that one on this one and Ultimate Christmas. It was never released on, I don't think it was ever released on like any other uh DVDs. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong. It could have been, but that is all of my DVD collection. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. There's still more. I still got a lot more things to like collect and make more content out of. So stay tuned for it. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe, and bye.